Well, good evening, everybody. We're drying out here. I'm hoping that you're enjoying your Sunday evening, kind of like Schmonday, feeling like it's going into Monday. Mostly dry here on the Safe Touch Security First Alert Live radar. I'm checking in to see who is here today. We've got Caroline there, Angela, Fatima from Rincon. Hello to you. We've got Julian waving, saying hello. Miriam says hello. Bobby, Elizabeth, Felicia. Instead of saying bye, Felicia, I'm saying hello to you. And Sandra is posting emojis. So hello to you guys. I hope you're enjoying your evening so far. Did have a little bit of rain today. No advisories, no watches, no warnings. Didn't think so. It was going to be a pretty calm day there. Some of us got rain. A lot of us missed out on it. But how about those temperatures, especially like mid-afternoon on, especially along the coast? It was feeling very nice in the 80s along the coast. It's been that way for the majority of this evening. Now, some of the areas that are in our extreme western community is starting to get down on some of the cool or rain-cooled air. So what we're looking at now, just a couple of little baby showers out there. I'll show those to you and then get you on your way with your work week forecast. But in case you're going to go out and walk the dog, you might want to know about a few of these small little showers that are out there right now. And these are extremely small there, south of 280 here. That's south of Pembroke, going toward Lipford there, as well as approaching the southeast corner of Claxton. Otherwise, looking pretty dry across the area. Now, apparently it's National Dog Day. That's what we're saying. I feel like we have these 5 times a year. Not complaining, because I get to show you cool pictures like this. Of course, dogs on television or Facebook, Roku, however you're watching. Always fun. And we do these dog walk forecasts in the evening, the morning sometimes. If you want to get your dog on air, of course, you can just message us. Cutter does them in the morning. I try to do them on the weekends. A nice evening here. That rain chance pretty much zilch now as we go through the rest of this evening. So full moon today. Just spitting out some fun facts for you as we go into the evening. The sturgeon moon, apparently they're easier to catch this time of the year, not around these parts, also known as the corn salmon, blackberry moon. I feel like they're just trying to make us hungry with these moon namings. But how about tomorrow? That's why you guys are here, because it's quiet now. No more rain expected for us this evening other than those little showers I just showed you. Real quick, I want to check in on who else is watching. Tiffany, Jimmy, Ashley, Nicole, Shirley, Brandy, and Judy, and Chrissia. Hope I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. Anyways, if I said it wrong or not, I appreciate you watching. These temperatures in the morning, very typical. They're going to be in the mid-70s all week long. Low 70s inland, upper 70s toward the coast. A little bit of patchy fog. Don't think it's really going to slow you down in the morning, but we're looking at a pretty good weather day. You know, good is a relative term, right? But I do think that looking very unimpactful for the morning as you head out the door. Temperatures getting up to the 80s there by about 10 o'clock. So we'll warm up for us again tomorrow, as you would expect. It is the summertime. But there's also a chance of rain tomorrow. It's going to be very similar to what we saw today, and I'm going to take it through you there now. I think it's going to be a little bit earlier as well. So mid-morning is when we could start seeing some of these coastal showers popping up. Much like today, there's not a lot of forcing to push these in very quickly. So if you get under one of these downpours, could have some brief minor street flooding, nothing too crazy there going on. But these will slowly make their way inland. So this is now going into the lunchtime hour, starting to see them continue to push a little bit closer to the 95 corridor. Let's go early afternoon, say 2 o'clock. Looks like by this time frame, over 95, low country getting in on some rain. You guys have had a lot of rain this weekend, especially over in Beaufort County. And then 4 o'clock afternoon commute, a lot of kids getting home from school by then. Some light showers will be around for your afternoon commute. But I don't think we're going to have too much in the way of thunderstorms, and everything really dissipates by the evening. So if you're taking the kids to practice, if you just have to get out, run some errands to start the work week off in the evening on Monday, looking pretty good for us. I'll show you those high temperatures here in just a second. So hopefully your hometown is on here and we can pick it out for you. It does look like we're going to be upper 80s along the coast, just making it up to the lower 90s in our inland communities there as well. Looks like Vidalia will get up to 90 once again. Maybe not so much Statesboro to Rincon. It all depends on the rain. So this is all based off of the rain coming in a little bit earlier, say late morning versus early to mid-afternoon, because that's going to kind of hamper and cap off how hot we can get. So if they do hold off a little bit in the afternoon. I think these temperatures will go just a little bit higher. Not that a couple degrees makes a huge difference. Mid-80s is what we're calling for Hilton Head tomorrow. So not the worst beach day. I'd actually recommend going later in the day versus maybe in the morning. And then Hampton up to 88. Looks like Low Country hanging out there in the 80s. So that's not so bad. Let's go ahead and take a peek at the 7-day forecast here in a moment. If you guys have questions, I will try to answer them for you guys. Brandy, Helen, Nell, Tom, hello to you guys. I do appreciate you watching. And yeah, it's just relatively quiet here. I think that we're in a little bit of a quieter stretch as well, which is always good news. We'll take that quieter weather, especially because this is one of the statistically higher points of hurricane season, but we're not seeing anything out in the Atlantic for you guys to worry about whatsoever. No activity expected over the next 2 to 5 days, which I will take as great news. As for Lane, tropical depression, nothing to worry about over in the Pacific. But here's your 7-day forecast. Those rain chances, it's just going to be hit and miss. On the favorable side, more so of missing those showers versus getting under one of those. Highs up just a little bit for a lot of us as we go into the middle of the week. I think going into next weekend, the pattern turns just a little bit wetter, but we're not talking about a washout here. And I'm hoping we can dodge those raindrops for high school football coming up again this weekend. So last weekend I was at Bluffton High School versus May River with the Storm Chaser. If you guys want me to come to your high school, come down in the comments if you're watching on Facebook, and maybe I can make it happen. No promises, but I'll see what can happen. Kevin asking if it's going to rain this week. Pretty good chance of at least something being around you. Just like today, going over to the Pooler area, as I try to collect my words here, a lot more rain than say over here on Chatham Parkway. So that's just a difference of a handful of miles, and we missed out on a heavy downpour. So there will be rain around. We didn't have too much in the way of lightning today. So I think conditions go a little bit more favorable for those typical thunderstorms coming up here by midweek, going to the end of the week. Otherwise, a relatively quiet start to the week, but do note those rain chances I just talked about here. I say from about 10, 11 o'clock along the coast, more so early to mid-afternoon along 95 and inland. So if you guys have questions, I'll be checking out the feed here on Facebook. If not, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Sunday evening and catch that updated forecast tonight at The News at 11. I'll have it all updated for you. Have a good one.